So, you think you're not a nerd, huh? Shut the fuck up! You, sir, are a nerd. You mad? Yeah, what's up? It's me, Hard 8 Times. It's the truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah, what's up, people? What's happening? Make sure you go check out my last video, Life Behind Bars, the series finale. It'll be down in the video response section just in case you missed it. You dig? Now, I want to ask y'all a question. Are you a nerd? Because at the end of the day, I feel like we are all nerds, but there are certain levels to nerdism. I think you do have like hardcore nerds and you have casual nerds. I feel like at the end of the day, we are all nerds, but there is a separation. You know, just like if you got two basketball players, you got one dude that's really into basketball and you got another dude that just like to play basketball. Not really into it too much, but he like to play it. That's how I see with this whole nerd thing. Now, you got my homies MVP, Silent Rev. They don't even want the word nerd associated with them. You know what I mean? They don't see themselves as a nerd, not one bit. But I feel like they are, including myself. I feel like they are casual nerds. I feel like I'm a casual nerd. I feel like BG is a casual nerd. Then you got hardcore nerds like Shokio, 007, Dr. Trey. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we are all nerds. But yes, some people might take it to a whole nother level. Now, I feel like if you got video game posters on your wall, Mario, Zelda, you a nerd. You're a hardcore nerd. If the Nintendo Wii is your main machine, if that's your console of choice, if you're excited for the next Mario, you are a hardcore nerd. If you got a collection of consoles, a collection of video games, most likely you are a hardcore nerd. This is just my opinion. Now, me, I feel like I'm just casual with it. You know what I mean? I don't have no consoles saved up. I don't have a gaming collection. You know, I'm not into like RPGs. You know, I'm just not into everything that has to do with gaming. Not saying that, oh, you're a hardcore nerd if you're into RPG games, but I'm just saying if you like, if you find like pretty much every genre of video games entertaining, then most likely you're a hardcore nerd. I don't find every genre of video games entertaining. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm casual. But you got somebody like Silent Rev that don't even want the word nerd associated with them. And it's like, we try to tell them like, Rev, listen, you a nerd, dog. Like, you done spent thousands of dollars on video games. You get on YouTube to look up video games videos. You upload video game videos. You a nerd. Maybe not hardcore, but you are a casual nerd. Same thing for me. Like, I'm casual with it. I'm also a nerd. You know what I mean? Because I do play video games. So to a certain extent, I am a nerd. But I'm not a hardcore nerd. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like if you're getting on YouTube and you're looking for video game videos and you're going to read articles and shit like that, you are a nerd. Period. Deal with it. Now, being a nerd is not a bad thing. I don't look down on a hardcore nerd or a casual nerd. If you're a nerd, you're a nerd. Fuck it. But see, the word nerd, I think it has evolved. Because back in the day, a nerd was like somebody that didn't get no females, didn't have no friends, pretty much just stayed to themselves, stayed up in a room and like played Dungeons and Dragons and video games all day. That was the nerd back in the day. But I think the nerd has evolved into somebody like, you know, like myself. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not like the typical nerd that everybody see a nerd as in the negative light. That's the whole thing. This is why people nowadays is like, I ain't no nerd. What? I ain't no fucking nerd. Because they think about the nerd from back in the day. You know, that nerd. But we all nerds, but we, you know, all of us, you know, got girls or we fuck with bitches, hang out, got friends, We do all that shit. We just happen to play video games a whole lot of times too. So that qualifies us as a nerd. But nerd nowadays don't necessarily mean the guy that doesn't get girls, that stays up in his room, has no friends, and a social reject. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't necessarily a nerd of today. So this is why a lot of people don't want to be associated with the word nerd, because they think about how it used to be looked at. But I think it has evolved. And we are all nerds to a certain extent. Deal with it. It ain't no big deal, man. I know Silent Rev and MVP is gonna have a lot to say about this, but Rev, MVP, y'all both are nerds. Rev has spent thousands of dollars on video games, just like I have, just like most of us on this goddamn website. We are nerds. It's okay, MVP. We're not going to look at you different. You can still be the tough guy and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking with you. But you a nerd, nigga. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Do you feel like you a nerd? If you feel like you're not a nerd, please explain why not when you get on YouTube looking at video game videos and you play video games. Because a lot of times being knowledgeable about something leads people to call you a nerd. Mostly like computers. Like if somebody tell you that, you know, they fix computers and they build computers, the first thing that's going to come to most people's mind is nerd. But if somebody tell you that they fix houses and build houses, you're not going to think they're a nerd. But they're knowledgeable at doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Why is it if you're knowledgeable at computers, you're a nerd, but if you're knowledgeable at fixing houses, you're not? What separates that? Somebody please try to explain that to me, because I don't get it. Of course, I know a lot more about computers than I did before, and that's because now I PC game, and I need to be educated, so when I run into trouble, I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? I can handle it. So yes, I'm very more knowledgeable than I was a couple months ago, but I don't know. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. At the end of the day, I feel like we all nerds. But there are different levels to the nerdism. I feel like I'm a casual nerd. I feel like BG, you know, MVP, and Silent Rev are casual nerds. Nerds, but casual. Dr. Trey, 007, Shokio, and a couple other people, Blackbuster Critic, they are nerds. Hardcore. And that's not a problem. It is what it is. At the end of the day, though, we all fall under that nerd umbrella. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Don't even worry about it, man. You can still do your thug thizzle and be a nerd. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be the you know, the stereotypical nerd. You feel me? So let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Try to keep it going on more positive videos like this, man. Talk about some other shit rather than trying to tear people down every fucking day. Try to, you know, break up the fucking bullshit that's going on YouTube right now. So definitely participate in the comments. And, you know, let me know what y'all think, man. Are you a nerd? If you're not, why not? This your boy Hard 8, and I'm Al. Deuces.
You can hate me now. I won't stop. But I won't stop now. Can't stop. 'Cause I can't stop now. You can hate